I'm inside, chilling. But I was talking about monitoring spirits, y'all. And it's crazy because when I was talking, the video shut off right when I had said, I was talking about all of the hell testimonies that I have been seeing, the heaven and hell testimonies that I have been seeing on YouTube, and how a lot of them sound the same. Like most of them literally sound the exact same. So that's how you know hell is a real fucking place. It's literally on earth. It's just in another dimension. But I was talking about how readers, tarot readers and stuff, are always accurate when it comes to their readings, because the spirits that are monitoring them are familiar spirits. They're familiar with what's going on, the situation, the people, and everything. Of course, they're monitoring. So of course they're going to report anything they are, monitoring. That's why a lot of readers, their readings be accurate because of these spirit guides and shit. They just using it as a disguise. Like that shit is a disguise. It's a disguise. It's a disguise to hide what's really giving you the actual message. Because don't get me wrong, they had a video that said the message could be true. It's about who the message is coming from. Okay? Like, those messages not coming from God. They coming from a spirit, a familiar spirit that's trying to portray that they are God, or that they're close to God, or that they're like God. Like all this shit ain't nothing but a host, for real, because there's nothing but spirits around that we cannot see that's monitoring. And I'm getting like, some people don't even know, we don't even really know like who's guiding us, who's telling us right from wrong when we are doing reads. I'm talking about reads. Okay? But God makes himself very known. And God doesn't come with confusion. That is the biggest key on how you would know if it's God or not. If anything comes with confusion, that's how you know it's not of God. Because God doesn't bring confusion. God is not confusing. God won't confuse you. So you'll know the difference. That's how I definitely realize. Like, you notice how you'll get a reading done and you'll still be confused, or you still have questions or answers, or sometimes you'll just be confused. Is because it's meant to keep you confused, so you could keep coming back for more and more and more and more and more. It's literally like something that's reeling you in, giving you a promise, but not actually delivering the promise. You get what I'm saying? God doesn't bring confusion. God is very clear, very straightforward. Okay, God gives clarity, doesn't give confusion. So that's how you'll notice the difference as well too. But I'm just saying this now because of what I've learned yesterday. Like, I'm still learning. Trust and believe. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm not better than nobody because I'm not reading anymore and this and that, or whatever the case may be. I just know I'm letting go of things that's going to get me to God. And if I got to let go of X, Y, and Z to get to God, then I will do that, you know. There's many more things I still have to go through just to get to God. You get what I'm saying? Like, it don't just stop from right there, But I do want to let the world know a lot of reason why these readers are accurate is because they have a familiar spirit that is around them, monitoring them 24/7. When you read, you are opening portals. You don't know how many portals you're opening up. People do not know that. Sometimes when you start to tap into those energies, they start to open your third eye. I'm telling you now, the best thing the devil likes to do is disguise as God, to mock God, to act like God, okay? And a lot of these spirit guys and shit like that, they trying to act like angels, trying to act like they are of God. And you know, it's nothing but a fucking host. It really, really is. And you know how I know I'm bothering so many spirits by saying this? And I'm talking about the ones that's not of God, and I don't care, period. Because when you know you protected and can't nothing or no one touch you or get near you, and you know not only you have the power to command, okay, anything to leave and to go away. When you know you got God, don't nothing put no fear in your heart but God. Okay? And not only that, even the demons are scared of God. So what do they tell you? You get what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all, but I'm very scared. Scared. I'm scared as of God. Very scared. Like, no joke, all jokes to the side. Like, I don't play. It ain't nothing more scarier than being on the creator's bad side or being on the side that you do not want to be on with God. You get what I'm saying? Hell no. Ain't about to be me, okay? That's why the road is so narrow. So I am making this message because if you have been urged to stop watching readings or to read the Bible or to like let go of that tarot shit, because I'm getting like some of y'all was introduced to it. Some of y'all, you know, you could have just ran across of it. Like, you know, it happens different for everybody. Like me, I was introduced to it, you know, but I didn't really know. You know, I know there's spirits and all that around, but sometimes we really don't know what's the good and what's the bad, because spirits can literally disguise themselves as a good spirit whole time they're a bad fucking spirit. It could be a bad spirit disguising themselves as something good around you. And because you're not feeling nothing bad and all that around you don't mean shit. It's nothing but a disguise. Disguise. That's all this shit really is. Like the readings, the oracles, the tarot, all this shit on YouTube. Because they get the most views and all that on YouTube. They get the most views. They be getting money on TikTok, YouTube. Not knowing. It's so many. It's thousands of hundreds of thousands of spirits that we do not know that's good or bad. But I know it's so many bad spirits that's just trying to portray themselves as God. And you know why they do that? You know why they disguise themselves as God? Because if the devil was to really be honest and just try to be themselves and not be God, they wouldn't have a lot of followers. I'm just saying. But it's easier for the devil to get followers if he disguises himself as God. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but the devil is so good at disguising himself as God and portraying God. A lot of people fall for it. And then sometimes they wouldn't, you know, realize it till something is not right, or till they get a little nudge or a sign or a symbol. You know what I'm saying? Like a wake-up call. Because God is always with us, you know, and God even knows when we don't know what we're doing. You get what I'm saying? So if we don't know what we're doing, sometimes God will show us the way or give us a nudge or give us a sign like, hey, this not the way. You know what I'm saying? This is not my way. Because it don't say nothing about going to no reader and all that in the Bible. In my Bible, right there on the damn bed. It don't say nothing about that. It said go to God. So I'm encouraging everybody and their grandma and their mama and their auntie and all this and all that. I always did encourage people to go to God though. Always go to God about NT and everything. Whatever you want to ask a reader for $10 and $5 on TikTok, ask God for free. Straight up. Ask God for free. Ask him. It don't hurt. That's why we got a mouth. That's why we got a tongue. That's why we got to voice and all that so we can speak. You know what I'm saying? So I am making this message to inform people who watch readings, get readings done, or whatever the case may be, that your favorite readers are being guided by disguised energies, okay? They are not being guided by God. That is not no God guidance. I'm just letting you know that now, okay? And whether, you know, it ain't I don't want to say the devil, but the devil has minions, okay? Now put that in perspective, okay? What I'm saying? Get what I'm saying, you know? So I don't know if I was, you know, meant to help somebody or put it out there, but I sent this video that I watched yesterday that I'm keep talking about, and actually I'm gonna post it on my community tab so all y'all can watch it. I'm gonna screenshot it and I'm gonna post it in my community tab. It's on YouTube, and it's this lady, it's this woman. You could tell she's very, very genuine, very genuine. And I'm gonna drop the screenshot on my community tab so y'all can go and watch the video. I'm gonna leave the video on my community tab. I'm gonna tag the page, the person, whoever in it, show y'all so y'all could go watch and see what the fuck I was talking about. Because when you actually open a whole nother door to some shit you didn't even know, that shit wakes you up. Like, for real, for real. And not saying you not woke for real, but you know how you think you already know something, but really you really don't know something. Just like how I thought I knew, but really I didn't fucking know. Oh, baby. Watching that video yesterday, oh, I know now. I know now. I know now. So ain't nothing wrong with learning some more knowledge, or, you know what I'm saying, hearing something that you may need to hear. Because these readers and stuff like that, they're being fucking fooled. They're being fooled. It's a hoax, bro. The only reason why shit is accurate and right is because the familiar monitoring spirits know everything. So yes, they're going to tell them. But what I'm saying is, the message is true. The message is right. But it's about who the message is coming from. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, the message is accurate because a lot of readings be true. And I'm not saying it's not true, but I'm saying it's not right about who the message is coming from. Because the message ain't coming from the person that we think is coming from. You get what I'm saying? Because these monitoring familiar spirits, they want to keep you doing what you're doing, so they're gonna disguise themselves just as much as they can, as closely as they can to God, just so your ass could be on their side when judgment day come and you face God. You get what I'm saying? So, you know how they say the devil was once an angel. Okay, like, the devil wants to be God. That's the whole reason why it's the way it is now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all know this. Everybody know this. Like, you know, so if the devil want to be God, that means the devil about to go all out their way. I'm about to get all my minions to do whatever they need to do to disguise themselves as if we are God, but we really not God. You get what I'm saying? And it's so many lukewarm. It's a bunch of lukewarm motherfuckers in the world. And the lukewarm people, don't worry, God will soon wake you up so you could come over here to decide that you need to come on. So I'm just saying, because I don't know if, you know, who watch what and what you watch and this and that, but you could watch, you could read the Bible, but I do know you can't do two things at one time. Like, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I can't be sitting up here reading the Bible, but fucking playing with cards. you know? Because at the end of the day, yeah, your heart and your intentions are good, but it doesn't matter how good good your intentions are and how good your energy is. That familiar monitoring spirit do not give a fuck about that. It don't care about that. Like, and a lot of people, and that's another thing a lady gonna say on the video, a lot of people be saying it's the intention, I'm not like that, I believe in God. A lot of readers, a lot of people, it don't matter. It don't matter. Them familiar monitoring spirits don't care about that. And not only that, that's not going to get you in the gates of heaven. That ain't going to do nothing but get you in the gates of hell. So what if you have a good, clean soul, spirit, heart, and good intention behind your reads? It's still an energy that you are picking up that you think you're familiar with, but they're more familiar with you than you're familiar with it. And it's because you think you're so familiar with it, because it's disguising to be a good spirit. It's disguising to be of good energy. It's disguising to be of God, knowing it's not of God. So the more I keep disguising myself to be this person, you're going to keep coming back. You're going to keep wanting to need me, or pick up your card, pick up a deck, watch or read, because I'm an energy you feel familiar with, you feel okay with, you feel positive around. You get what I'm saying? So it's like all that shit, that tarot read, all that, it's like it's gonna do whatever it needs to do to get you coming back more, or to reel you in, or to make you feel like comfortable, or it's okay. And no, it's not okay, y'all. And I'm here to let you know it and tell you it. You heard me. I'm smoking my blizzard. Like I said, the freaking pathway to the Lord is very narrow. Very narrow. So nobody on earth is perfect, including myself. But know that your flesh will testify against you when that day comes. So even if you saying, oh, my intentions were pure and this and that, but your flesh still is doing something that your flesh actually know is not supposed to be doing. But since you thought it was okay to do because you have a good heart and your intentions were pure, so you don't think it's nothing bad behind it, it still is. Like, you get what I'm saying? So you'll still be found guilty, basically. So if you get me, if you don't, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm trying to break this shit down as much as possible to make y'all understand and realize that these spirits is going all out of their way, confirmation, to disguise themselves as of God or angels and spirit guides and ancestors, and whole time they just familiar spirits that's just familiar with you and your situation or the people that you read and this and that. Confirmation. And it's like, and they monitoring. So then that means they going back and forward, back and forward, back and forward, monitoring, watching, listening. I don't know if they could read and all that. I don't think they could do all of that. You heard me? But yeah, like, you get what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of readings be accurate. That's why a lot of them be on point. It's because it's a bunch of familiar monitoring spirits that's giving them those answers to give to y'all. And then if they give them to y'all gonna keep coming back for more. Instead of actually seeking the one and truly, which is the Almighty, which is God, Yahshua, the Son of God. So, you get what I'm saying? So, y'all, I don't know what you're going to do after you do that, after this little read. I mean, Lord Jesus. See, I'm still trying to get up. I'm still trying to even get up out the energy of thinking I'm doing a read or delivering a read or a message. I'm so used of it. But God knows I'm still working through this. Like, I really am. And not only that, I repented and everything early this morning. So after I delivered this message to y'all, because I rather say a message, this is a real, like, a public service announcement message for everyone. So if you do watch readings, get readings done, whether it's small, big, It don't matter. I'm just saying you may want to rethink some things after I post this screenshot of the video that I seen yesterday that opened my eyes and opened my ears. Okay? So, in confirmation again. So, just know it is very hard following God. It's not easy. And what I mean by it's hard is very hard. Challenges you have to face, trials, tribulations. It's a lot you have to do to follow this narrow path, this narrow road to get to God. Everybody know that. If you really know, you'll know. It ain't no easy. You just don't repent, pray, and no. You got to actually put in the work. Actually put in the action behind it. Actually like fight against your flesh. Make sure your mental is stronger than your flesh. Like the shit ain't just fucking peaches and cream and just one said and done. No, you really gotta put that work to really build a relationship with God, to really have something with the Lord, and to really make sure that the Lord is walking with you. Like that is no joke. So I encourage y'all to go to God first, not last, not second. And God knows everything. So I don't know what else to say, but it's given like don't nobody know what God know. I don't care. So all your best readers, they being led by familiar monitoring spirits that are not of God and being disguised as if they're of God and on God's side. Whole time they're on the other side and they just reeling you in. And because of your flesh, rather take you to hell. You get what I'm saying? They don't mind it. It's easy, for your flesh to do it. But once your spirit really wake up and realize, then you'll know your flesh is in the wrong. And now you have the opportunity to get your flesh right. And not just your flesh, your spirit, your mind, your body too. So y'all be